Copyright disclaimer. Under Title 17, U.S.C., Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing, nonprofit, educational, or personal use, tips a balance in favor of fair use. Scientology forces Sophie's choice. This is from Health News Florida. Published March 17th, 2014. Sarah Goldberg climbed to the top level of Scientology, and her husband Sheldon achieved that level too. Sarah's children from a previous marriage, Nick and Ashley Lister, grew up in the church as well. They were a close family, but as the Tampa Bay Times, Joe Childs reports, they were torn apart last summer over church practices. It's just because you have questions. You're not allowed. Nick had started questioning Scientology's rules and looking up information on the internet, which is forbidden. Church leaders ordered Sarah and Sheldon Goldberg to handle him. When their efforts were unsuccessful, Nick was ousted from the church. Called a suppressive person, the Times reports that the family was ordered to disconnect from Nick, all of them, Sarah and Sheldon Goldberg, Ashley and her husband and daughter, Ashley and her family disconnected. Sarah and Sheldon Goldberg were brought before a Scientology tribunal separately. When Sarah Goldberg was ordered to shun her son, she refused, according to the Times, even though she knew it meant she might never see her daughter and granddaughter again. All because he asked questions. "You're asking me to make a choice between my son and my daughter," she reportedly said, "and I love them both very much." In her interview with the Times, Sarah Goldberg likened it to Sophie's Choice, a famous fictional story of a Jewish woman sent to a concentration camp of Nazis and forced to choose which of her two children, a boy and a girl, would live. After the Goldbergs' tribunal, there was a delay of several months. But in July, the Scientology judge, you guys, sent the Goldbergs a letter saying their refusal to disconnect from her son made them suppressive. The Times reports that Sarah Goldberg has not seen her daughter or granddaughter since. Nick says his father, Gail Lister, also a Scientologist, has disconnected him. Scientology spokesman and website, Scientology.org, oh, wait for it, say the church does not require disconnection. They're still saying this with a straight face. That it is a voluntary decision. See, that's so they can loop out of liability. Yeah, like all these families just decide, oh, we're going to just disconnect. Like it's out of the clear blue sky, you know. The letter which the Times published undermines the claim. The practice of shunning exists in a few other religions, including Jehovah's Witnesses. Courts have said it falls under protection of the Freedom of Religion Clause of the Constitution. Nevertheless, the case adds weight to claims of former Scientologists that they were forced to leave families and friends when they questioned church doctrine. Scientology is defending itself in civil courts against a number of allegations, including spying on and harassing church defectors. Editor's note: Health News Florida posts linked to major articles about Scientology because of the church's general opposition to psychiatry, psychotropic medications, and other aspects of traditional approaches to mental illness. The church was started by science fiction writer L. Ron Hubbard in the 1950s. Its spiritual headquarters is in Clearwater. So that's it. I will leave the link in the description box. Like and subscribe if you choose. Otherwise, have an amazing day or night wherever you are. Peace.